If you're interested in home automation and Bang & Olufsen products, there's probably a good chance that you've heard about the Beolink Gateway, which by now has gone end of life. Fortunately, we have a successor, so please let me present the Beoliving Intelligence. Let's start with the hardware. There are some very visible changes to the design. First of all, it's approximately 1/3 of the size of its predecessor. Despite the smaller size, the Beoliving Intelligence is a lot faster than the Beolink Gateway. This is useful when creating big and complex automations, but also when integrating IP cameras, which load faster and run smoother on the Beoliving Intelligence. If we take a look at the back, we'll find a power plug, an Ethernet plug, and a USB connection. You can also see here that you can attach it to a wall bracket, and the bracket is included in the package. The Beoliving Intelligence can be powered in two different ways. You can of course use the included power adapter, but another possibility is to connect it using Power over Ethernet, or PoE, with a compatible router or switch. This makes a clean installation easier. The USB connection can be used with the RS-232 adapter, making it possible to integrate with a large range of home automation products, even if they're not network connected. The smaller size means that we're saying goodbye to the MasterLink connection, but if the customer has an NL-ML converter, it's still possible to control the MasterLink master product. On top of the product, you will find a small button. This button is, among other things, used for initial setup, where you use it to log in for the first time in the Beoliving app. This means that we don't use the default login anymore, but instead use this physical and passwordless method, which is much more secure. Now, let's talk about the software, because the Beoliving Intelligence comes in two different versions, the Essential and the Pro version. Bear in mind that the hardware is the same, it's only a software add-on that makes them different from each other. We'll start with the Essential. The Essential solution is for customers who don't have a lot of different systems to integrate, but would like to have the ability to voice control their Bang & Olufsen products, either using Alexa or Google Home, or create scenes or even integrate with IFTTT, which is a service where you can connect to other cloud-based systems. In the Essential version, all settings are configured directly through the Beoliving app. Here it's also possible to create a permanent group of Bang & Olufsen products, for example 2 Beosound 2s in the same room. When creating this group, you select one of the products to be the master. Now, when you start playing on the master, it will start playing the same on the slaves and align the volume. These groups work with Beolink Multrum sources. For you as a dealer or installer, there's also an added benefit for adding a Beoliving Intelligence when making a sale. We have added a feature that can be very useful in fault-finding situations. With the customer's acceptance, of course, you can have remote access to the products and have the ability to reboot products and do basic control from your store or office. We also intend to add some more exciting features to the Essential, including support for selected smart lights and various IP cameras through a software update later. Moving up to the Pro version, this is very similar to the Beolink Gateway as we know it. Of course, we have all the same functionalities as in the Essential version, but on top of that, in the Pro version, you have the possibility to integrate more advanced home automation systems like KNX or Lutron. Also, it's possible to create complex macros using the web UI. It's also the Pro version that we're using here in Beo Home to control all our scenes. The Beoliving Intelligence is backward compatible with the Beolink Gateway, meaning that if you want to upgrade your Beolink Gateway to a Beoliving Intelligence, you can copy your configuration. Of course, if your configuration contains MasterLink products, we recommend removing these from the configuration first before importing it on the Beoliving Intelligence, since we do not have a MasterLink socket anymore. Earlier, if you wanted remote access, you had to subscribe to the Kimo service. With the Beoliving Intelligence Pro, this is included in the package. Once upgraded, you don't have to worry about it anymore. The remote access allows you to access your home devices, including IP cameras, anywhere in the world using either your Beoliving app or the Kimo webpage. The upgrade from Essential to Pro is done from the web interface, and a description on how to do this can be found at the newly established support site, which we encourage you to study. It's full of valuable information regarding both the Essential and the Pro version. The future plan for the Pro version is to make it a more generic gateway, allowing us to integrate with third-party AV systems as well. Also, this will happen through a software update later. This was a short introduction to the Beoliving Intelligence. Have fun automating out there and see you next time. Bye.